Infrared has built infrastructure on top of Berachain's proof of liquidity to optimize for the best yield, provide a platform for builders on the network, and encourage long-term growth of the Berachain ecosystem. But behind the scenes, what actually drives this efficiency? The answer? An optimization algorithm, developed in collaboration with the quants behind vending machine. The algorithm is running in the background to maximize iBGT yield and protocol incentives. With the launch of version 1.5, this algorithm just got a major upgrade, and it's even able to adjust to the latest upcoming proof of liquidity changes seen in version 1.1. To understand how the algorithm works, we first need to grasp how proof of liquidity handles inflation. On Berachain, staking Bera to validators increases BGT emissions. However, there's a cap on how much Bera can effectively be staked before rewards start to level off. After that, Bera brings smaller returns past the optimal point. Push too much BGT into one validator, and the rewards start to plateau and leave with diminishing returns. Not enough BGT to validators, you'll see missed potential and yield is left on the table. Every validator has a sweet spot, which is the optimal zone for BGT allocation. The algorithm's job is to adjust and allocate accordingly to hit the optimal zone for all validators, even ones outside of our set. To solve this, Infrared built an adaptive algorithm with a dual focus: validator optimization and cutting board efficiency. Here's how it works. First, it ingests on-chain data from all validators, reward vaults, and Berachain states. Secondly, the algorithm calculates the optimal BGT boost per validator and aims to maximize Infrared's economic performance through off-chain calculations. Given strategic objectives, the algorithm calculates the reward vaults to be included in the cutting board, and then maps this for each Infrared validator. The algorithm automatically adjusts for the limits on the number of reward vaults per cutting board, so we always hit our target. Next, once optimized, the algorithm pushes the data on-chain via smart contracts. And lastly, the final optimization is called, and the cutting boards are updated on-chain. Each validator, both external and internal, is reviewed individually for the most optimal economic performance. Questions like, how much yield is being generated? How much bribe revenue are they actually capturing? With the goal of optimizing BGT boosts, the algorithm maximizes total iBGT output while avoiding the diminishing returns of the emissions curve. So, how does Infrared allocate all their BGT? That's where the BGT optimization algorithm comes in. The algo cuts back the less efficient validators and reallocates to those performing the best, based on emissions and incentives. This ensures every bit of BGT is being allocated and put to work for your protocol yield. The algorithm has evolved significantly and continues to do so with new updates. Before POL was turned on, the goal was to maximize iBGT staking percentage. Once incentives started to flow, we shifted to taking the highest bribes and those on top of the order book. With version 1.4 upgrade, we've expanded to boost external validators, making the system more decentralized and efficient. We saw an impressive 27% increase in bribe fees and captured 68% of all possible incentives. The change also led to a more sustainable APY, keeping a strong 200% APY for staked iBGT. With our latest 1.5 upgrade, the algorithm will continue to evolve and grow with new features. Our smart contracts now support delegation through the mint operator, enabling users to mint iBGT from non-stake positions like Bullish V2 and other dummy token vaults. Additionally, auction processes are now executed solely through automated internal keeper systems to significantly reduce the slippage of the reward token auction associated with iBGT rewards. This is how Infrared is able to provide the highest yield in all of Berachain. Our algorithm is the engine that optimizes all yield and makes the flywheels turn. It starts off with iBGT, that's staked for BGT boost that is directed towards validators that maximize bribe capture and yield. The more effectively BGT is allocated, the higher the protocol's APY. Higher APY attracts more users and more liquidity is deposited into our reward vaults, ultimately emitting even more iBGT. All upgrades to the algorithm till now has sharpened the flywheel by cutting waste, opening up the ability for new partner integrations, and effectively allocating all BGT to validators to hitting their optimal sweet spot. Our algorithm is flexible and robust enough where we can adapt to these changes using the same logic but tailored to new goals. This is just the beginning. As proof of liquidity changes, so will the algorithm, continually optimizing for the best yield and creating long-term growth for our protocol users within Berachain.